happy switch. Happy switch. Ambransh.
I've got 3 facts to tell you. Fact number 1. We all have a happy switch. Fact number 2. You and I are no Rajnikant. And life is sometimes hard. And it hits us and makes us lose that happy switch. Fact number 3. When it's lost, we can help each other find it. We can help each other turn on this happy switch. Because when it's on, this hard becomes easy. Can't just share. Fellow Toastmasters, would you like to become a switch master?
Yeah.
I tell you my story. I was 13 and I was in love with pretty girl, just like yourself. But she too was in love with me until her brother, he stepped in. From flying high, I was brought to the ground and it was not a safe landing. In the middle of the night, a 13-year-old I was, I cried like a Bollywood madman. But soon I realized, crying, it doesn't make any sense, does it? I should just hang myself. So I went to the backyard, and the only tree there was a papaya tree. Why do they even call it a tree? It's a plant. But then I saw a huge papaya hanging on it, and I thought I should sit under it, wait for it to fall and break open my skull and relieve me from all my miseries. And it did fall. And then it started lifting me to the heaven. And I thought it's angel papaya. But then it stopped and it slapped. Now wait a minute. Angels don't slap. Grandpa? Although, on his last legs of life, losing his battle to throat cancer, he somehow channelized all the powers from within to stand me up, only to do his favorite task. And then from the backyard, he dragged me to the front yard. And there, under a huge mango tree, in the middle of the night, he taught me how to make perfect knot. And it's all right, Grandpa, I'm all right now.
I insist.
I was again about to break into tears when he started tickling me. And I giggled, and he joked, and I laughed. And then he enlightened me with his life experiences, his sometimes strong, sometimes stupid answers to life. By the time the dawn was up, he turned my happy switch on. He, ladies and gentlemen, was a distinguished switch master. But what motivated him to do all that he did? I didn't get to know that. In spite of the fact that he was suffering, it could have been his last day on planet. He chose to spend it with me. But 10 years later, when my little sister, the joy of my life, the apple of my eye, she crashed, I realized everything. I got to know about it. She's failed a couple of exams. I rushed to her and I found her sitting in a huge mango tree in a college hostel, crying for the last 3 hours, eyes this big. My only reference, my grandfather. I was thrown back in time. Let's lift her up. She was heavy. Very heavy. I stood her up and I slapped her. Not so hard. She slapped me back very hard. Why did you slap me? You slapped me first. You were about to commit suicide. No, I wasn't. Are you crazy? People know things already. Not everybody's as stupid as I am. So I skipped this lecturing part, and I jumped on the part where I tickled her, and she giggled. And I joked, and she laughed. And then I enlightened her with my stupid experiences. I tell you, I've got many. I can give one to each one of you, and you'll be happy for the rest of your life. By the time I tucked her in the bed, I saw a brim come on her face. And that brim, it reflected on my face too. That night I realized what had motivated Grandpa the other day. You know what's the biggest motivator? It's love. It's the feeling of oneness, of bond. The realization that I am not limited to myself. I've got extensions. There are those related to me by blood, and then those related to me by choice. But not just those. There are those related to me by chance. And when you get this realization, when you get this feeling that you are the factor of my happiness and I am the factor of your happiness, it becomes hard to not care and find that little something mine and I call happy switch. Look around you. There might be people whom life is giving lemons, whose world is crashing or headed to the darkness. Now you may be in dark too. You may be just as stupid as I am. But that's experience too. That's not the kind of experience you would want to take into your grave, do you? Use it. Stand people up. Don't slap them. Tickle them maybe. Crack a joke. Find that happy switch. Turn it on. Because in that light, somewhere, it'll always be easy for you to find your happy switch. Contest check.